The only thing they are there for, when last people when they go back and say, "Sanctify people," young Lord said, "Give me one person I want to go in law." But they sit down over there in their family because they need work. And the person that needs work, and the person sanctify person they want there. We implore our family because some people are happy because it is a time to be happy. It is no party time when the country is not better. It is every time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be only valid for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for sacred care. The Bolosakole, they are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern the people. They are people that got degrees, they know nothing. The only person with entry people that they can achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million employees for marketeers, sprinting runners, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there. But everything long before carrying the benefit of. Because we are close.
Wọ́n ti gbọ́dọ̀ dín lọ yẹ́gẹ́ kọlùbà.
Ibi tí ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ kọlùbà, tọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ kọlùbà kọ́ sí yìí. Ìwà náà lálẹ́ tí náà ń tọ̀. Ìfọ̀sẹ́kẹ̀ sí àwọn ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ kọlùbà kọ́ sí yìí. Lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ kọlùbà kọ́ sí ìgbọ̀wúrà. Ìwà tí náà wà láti lè ṣe ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ kọlùbà. Sọ́jọ́ bí ẹ̀ máa èyí bẹ̀ èyí lẹ́yìn sílẹ̀ máa tẹ ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ kọlùbà ìbọ̀lẹ́. Ẹ máa ń jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ kọlùbà jẹ. Nílẹ̀ nílẹ̀ gbogbo ìdùn ara ńlá. Ìmúgbò àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n tó gbọ́ jẹ́sẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ̀ bọ́ fún ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ kọlùbà.
Lásìkò ìyá ìgbó fún ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́.
Yes.
Fàwọn bẹ̀lẹ̀.
Because Jaga Kuluba and the one that is talking to you was. So you are telling to me Jaga Kuluba because a party by
Hey, Yege can be talking to the president. It's not good thing.
okay, let's do for power, do for job. Yes. They're happy. Say my mother, your mama happy to you. When you are not going to betray Jaga Kuluba or betray the Nigerian people and lie to them. Jaga Kuluba are not going to cross you. You understand? You understand? You understand? Jaga Kuluba. You don't want to Jaga Kuluba there. You don't want to know.
You go by Yega.
You just get there. They don't just want to say Jaga Kuluba for them. You don't want to go say Jaga Kuluba for them. Why won't you? They see that you do something for them for Jaga Kuluba. They don't for them for Jaga Kuluba. Let me give up for give up them. Then you say what are they way not to tell the country they corrupt. You say you are going to take corruption for the country. Now you come and not corrupt for me. People die every day.
You said the president problem is the most corrupt man.
No, I said I'm coming down. So I will shut you. You will shut me now for that boy. I can't call you back. My boy, I can't call you back. I'm not talking to you. Then you forget boy. I can't call you back.
Okay. Anything you want to say for now before we leave? Thank you so much.
Where they were coming, they said they were free of pressure. Where they were coming, they said they were liberated. What kind of people they freedom fighter, you pray freedom. Freedom fighter, you feel freedom fighter, you destroy now.
My friend, you made mistake. I heard you like you absolutely after the whole election at Ima, if you remember speaking no Sunday, you conclude that in right. We do rescue as a nomenclature after winning. The broadcaster don't even answer my phone, don't pick me up, they don't let me down, I don't even have time. I don't talk because
when they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators.
The minister will not understand the pattern dating on the Senate kind of when we are growing, the Senate takes something the foot from the funding and the taxes of people doing and the amateur law, everything and the position for those commissioners who decided on budget is here. And that the way forward is the power of then on brother can now, the people are coming there, they belong there, don't be there. And now where you just think it's walking away better, you want to go after people? You know, the city control the one in the upper house. So they went talking away, talking about things they did, but I think they did a solution. That's fine, yeah, because of money problem. Yeah. Then they sell it, so they did let it send it. Then something happened. One of them almost signed to a zombie house. Then they brought it back to the money. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh, then when I heard one of the city, it was remain 2 person to come. I was me, I was Bani. Good money. So I went to school. I said, what is going on? You were here when we had 10 people. And you were here with our own election. And we said the document. Legal document. So back here. Then what got benefited from the government by the Supreme Court to be involved in the You're right. He benefited. The other telling about but he now president now. To finish campaign for that kind of woman, and he was president. If that's kind of president. So what is going on with that? That goes there. I was from full up in my own song up in our win for resolution. Why did you know what I mean? No. Why did so currently, we are bringing now. My brother sent a bill, they will not put all the money
Do you think I really believe that any year we will be able to rescue this country? We embellish. You know, when you are a sales representative, when you are a salesperson, you're
one more freedom for one more freedom for
Oh, yes, indeed. What a great day. And of course, an exciting opportunity it feels to be back behind these microphones, to engage on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. What a great way. We'd like to welcome all of you on our voice this morning, from just wherever you are, and by whatever means you're listening. Pleasant welcome to the nation's premier breakfast platform, the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9, where we discuss the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. Without fear nor favor, we speak truth to power. And this is exactly why we are the nation's number one. So good morning to our friends, good morning to our fans, good morning to our followers, good morning to those of you in the diaspora following us this morning. As always, of course, it's always a good thing to have you join us for breakfast right here, 87.9. Too many things to talk about, lots of things happening in Liberia. And yes, indeed, perfect moment on a beautiful Wednesday morning from the nation's capital to look through these and other issues making news in Mama, Liberia. So we go straight up to the Capitol Hill. A dramatic scene unfolded on yesterday evening, which we'll try to speak with our legislative reporter, to give us the background and clear our thoughts on some of the critical points that we would like to get clear as we go along. It's important. It's very, very important. But yeah, so we look at a circulating video of the speaker, so to speak, Mr. Richard Nangbekun of the Unity Party, a self-declared regime speaker, demonstrated what many have described as unpleasant and, of course, undemocratic, as he forcefully threatened to jail journalists covering the legislature, particularly the House of Representatives, for simply reporting on whatever that they will gather from a session that they were conducting. Was it a private section? We'll get to know these from our reporter, and then we'll make sense of it. Some say it is an attempt, it is a broad and open attempt to stifle free press and intimidate the media. Others think the otherwise, and of course, I listen to the communication, public relation. What is my guy? Vesely Kessely. I try to get Vesely Sumo, sorry. I think Vesely tried to put up some window dressing response, but it's important that we hear him out and see what the point he's making as well. But from what we saw, so despicable and of course undemocratic. Vesely thinks differently from what the public see and what the public heard, what the public witness, and all of that. Vesely say, all that one you see know is a different thing. So yesterday we follow as well the appearance of Monserrato Darius Dillon. We're keenly interested in understanding what his position was going to be, what he was going to reaffirm, and of course insist on some of what he said about the people of Nimba at the Liberian Senate the other day in his outburst. We're interested to have did not allow him to do. You see, leaders are not supposed to be arrogant. Leaders can err. When you slip, you apologize. If your target is a Cooper crowd, then why should you generalize the situation? Why should you use that to name call, to stereotype and blackmail the people of Nimba, call them killers? And you think as a leader that was now a slip that you ought to apologize for. So he basically shifted the goalposts and focused more on a Cooper cry, all of that, blah, 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 nonsense, gibberish. And sometimes Liberians miss out on the substance and the core issues. And people like Dillon will be knocking you around and all of that. Well, it was great. We'll look at that. And of course, in Monrovia here, there are a lot of conversation about the government paving or making transportation easy in the southeast. There've been a lot of brags about that. Even on yesterday, Dillon was even saying that. I know there was a little call from Batmansville also, and I think her conversation were very profound and organic, and it was important. And this is what Liberians ought to do when you have these people there, and they are presenting a whole contrary picture of what the realities are. You call right on the very show why they're there, and you communicate actually what is happening to you. But a lot of you fold your hands and you listen to them. They'll say these things, but probably you're afraid. You don't want them to know that, oh, you're being critical and all of that. But you call them. So they did that. You call, say, oh, the rest press come down. You lie. You're lying about the rest press. Look at the rate, all of these things. And, you talk about the rules. There is no rules. First of all, successive government has done rules. They've done Ellen, we are, and all of that. But where are you building the rules, right? Tell us, where are the rules? Why are you not dedicating the very rules you say you are building? So where are you building the rules? So in the face of all of that, fresh videos and pictures and all of those things are coming out about our rules conditions, about the suffering our people are going through. As we're sitting in Monrovia, it is a good thing to be supporting your party and and politicize everything and sit down and say, oh, and some of us will be sitting in Monrovia and explaining the thing as if to say we've ever been to those areas, right? You don't empathize with them. The politicians will lie. When the last time you really think this Giddings man will pave the road in the southeast, and you'll be saying that here you don't want to go bluff on the road? The very government will not want to go bluff, but all along the bend, they can just say them very moral. Oh, we not face the rule. But one day when you see them going there, they say going there, they say, oh, right? So when the Calabar decided, okay, I'll go check. Man went and check, and the results are disaster, absolute disaster. So when you decide to talk about these things, you're the one, and they kind of gang up against. And everybody should just be lying. Say, bro. So when you rather sit down in Monrovia, especially, I'm sorry for those of our citizens out of the country, the picture the rescue officials present, you feel like they have, everything is okay until when you visit, you come back to Monrovia, you come back and see, and you're like, but well, what all the things the men can be talking about, right? Well, all the things the men can be talking about, you just pass around, right? Basically, what they're doing, they're patching roads. Potholes, they're filling potholes. I can say that for free. They're filling potholes. Even the potholes that they're filling across Monrovia, even the potholes, there is no new, road that across Monrovia that they have initiated. The ones I'm aware of, that Chicken Soup Factory, that they have initiated, that we can say it has been completed, the drainage is done, and the sidewalks built, the street lights installed, of course the road paved, and it's a whole brand new atmosphere. Show me that. Counting 2 years. But these are the people that sit on radio and go to other events, right, and misinform. Deliberate misinformation. And this is absolutely appalling for a responsible government to think and feel that all she needs to do is to just concoct narratives and sustain those narratives, and that will account for deliverable. Utter disrespect and disregard for the conscience of the people. And these are the things that we try to look at, try to conscientize all of you to say, look, the moment you cave into these narratives that are not substantive and, of course, that are not fact-based, right, you allow the ruling class, an opportunity to scapegoat the real issues. So you have to be pounding, you have to be vibrating, and, of course, and that's how they can deliver. These are tortoise power. You gotta put real fire on their back before they can move. But folks, that's it. That is that. And then since Wilmon Pay got dismissed disgracefully by the president, and they tried to window dress it and make it to look like it was an honorable relief from service, which it wasn't. And clearly it was a disgrace, and, of course, a reputational damage for Wilmon Pay, because the allegations by which the president agreed to have dismissed and removed Wilmon Pay from the government are too damaging. You listen to the the Concerned Miners Association. Several times we read the communications here and the allegations that were contained, and of course these allegations weren't exonerating of Mr. Pay, because it doesn't make sense that these sector actors, right, who organize themselves and write a very voluminous communication to the president complaining about the sector and the mismanagement, the corruptions, and all of that within the system presided over by Pay, and the president takes a decision to relieve Pay, and somebody says, oh, it's an honorable thing, Pay didn't do nothing. The president, have you ever seen somebody get dismissed or punished for doing good? Where have that happened? No. Right? When somebody doing good and the superior doesn't like it, so what happened? Normally you see the subordinate resign, right? And say, work out, the environment is toxic. I can't hold on anymore. That's what we know happen. But in the event, they may get fired. Disgracefully fired, disgracefully removed from government, right? And so Pay has begun realizing that indeed in spite of all the attempt to sugarcoat and organize people to go, we can't do a war, we won't pay. Look, the very Mines and Energy Ministry where you saw they said they have farewell for women pay. These are the very place in their senior management chat room, right? They were jubilating that very evening. They were jubilating and excited that Pay has been dismissed. So for those of us who were aware of what's going on, so when we saw that the stage manager thing, you have the mess on your head and the mess is already going. So pretentiously you do it like, oh yeah, thank you. But these were the same people that were sneaking things to us. So I normally I would sit down and say, but Pay, man, come on, I really, Pay, what has come over you? You get fired and then people can make fun or you can't stand you up. Your wife did well. So now he's coming to his senses. I think whatever spell was over Pay, he's coming to his senses because I think he has started speaking out, on some issues. I think over the weekend he said something. We'll look at it. Councillor Gonglo made a profound point, something I would like to keep pounding so that it will help generate the necessary the necessary courage within all of us, right? To know that we deserve more. We don't deserve officials sitting on platform and lying that they've built the rules, and then when you go there, the rules are terrible. Sometimes, even those of you rescue people that are preparing to celebrate December 6th, your government said they not fit the rule. You're not paying all kind of things, right? So we beg you this December, yeah. Go in the interior, go visit the people too. Right? And your president finish all the rules. The rules are accessible, they're applicable. So we begging you, we hold your phone. Y'all please go visit the interior. Y'all go visit the Oma and Papa and small. Even that for one day, but you just go there, you'll come back. Right? Simple. So why are you waiting for the finish facing the road? You still saying nothing more. Right? Go visit. Then you will know for yourself, right? But folks, that's that, man. So let's take a walk with Crime Stopper, and when we come back, we can then go into our discussions right here on the big station. But just before that, this is Wednesday. We are paying cash, right? *255 *1 hash, *255 *1 hash. So Hagar, maybe you come later, or he may not be here today. And y'all know Hagar, he playing smart. Yesterday, the mayor voted me on Mayo. So last night, something happened. So the brother trying to escape. Around 1 a.m. in the night, I thought the brother sent me text message. Bro. So even though he said, but I can understand we could still kind of do the show. The show that in the morning, and it's still going after. But the brother said, hey, Baka, why must Baka do this to Hagar Gonda? Yeah, so Hagar is able to narrowly escape. But Hagar, don't worry, I will suspend it. We're not discussing Chelsea and Baka game today. We'll suspend it the day you can, the day you finish settling all your things. Even at next week, you can talk about it. And I put again Leomio. So we'll leave it. We'll suspend. And nobody will talk about Baka and Chelsea game. Me, I don't know how the game ended. We'll wait. Our baga me okan. Our baga me okan, you sit down right here. I know what I'm pay the post here, pay player and say. So the baga me okan, you sit down right here. All the baga men in your way. So we'll talk, we'll ask, you know, for those of us who didn't watch the game, we know what happened, or ask you, or tell us how the game went. Yeah, and nobody come and blame referee, nobody, because I saw some era Chelsea score. That was it Enzo? I think it was Enzo Fernandez score a header and they said it was offside, right? So imagine if that offside goal we're going to add. I think anyway, I know the score. I know the score. Better look at it from Disney and say, when 1 a.m. the main wizard was it like the thing, the pin was too much. The ball, the pin, managed the pin. Around 1 a.m., I woke up, man. I saw a beat test message. I know I'm gonna read the test. Anyway, let me leave it. We'll wait. The Daily Man come out on the show. We're talking Baga and Chelsea game. You might not wait for Baga to win some and Trogi game and then you can water down its own. Time hard, but you can sit down right here. The brother, how the game went. Baga man, big more man. Let me take a break. It will be back.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime and report it, don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is about to go down this November at the Vanilla Social House at 24th Street, FE Shoko Sinkhall. Now listen, the favorite Big Brother Naija housemate will be live in Monrovia from Friday, November 28th and Saturday, November 29th to have an all-exclusive weekend entertainment. Yes, you got it right. This November 28th, Imesi Koyen and Big Soso will be live in Liberia at the Vanilla Social House around 24th Street, FE Shoko in Sinkhall. Join your favorite Big Brother Naija housemate to make this November a historic month. Your favorite Liberian artist will also be in the building to make the weekend a great one. For booking and reservation, call our numbers 0881 654 612 or 0775 444 272. Don't say I didn't tell you, because it's going to be super heavy. It's Big Brother Naija housemate live in Liberia.
Oh, yes, folks, welcome back. And this is the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9, Liberia's most listened to breakfast platform right here, beaming life and energy. So, yes, we're back. And I see my Barcelona guys are trying to throw stuff at me, and they're like, you got defeated. Say the B Mayu, say 10 men B Mayu, and then what again? Oh wow! Today hearing I've started so early, right? I'm seeing. Okay. So I got it. So they're like, you know, but it doesn't matter now, right? Yeah. The thing is, you were flogged, right? So you're coming start finding excuse and see, he got in kind of you're jumping. He got Ukana in Ade. That he the best football analyst in the world. Come and start talking about how and, the other player, yeah, the referee, then this, that what you, anytime they flocking, anybody get in the talk. When you come here and congratulate man, easily you not do it. You come here and start talking, oh Chelsea now, but Chelsea flogging you. You still can't say, oh Chelsea now you want me, the referee, and they give red card, blah blah blah, right? Red cards are awarded as a result of infringements in the game. So if your player, committed an infringement, he gets a card. So that is no excuse. So it was a deserving flog. That flog was deserving. It was a whip. I mean, a convincing flogging. When there was no argument. Grab you, whip you, quarter you sufficiently, kick you in your nose all over. No. Look, man, I actually have some small kini soft spot for Baka because the domestic English rivalry thing. But at the end of the day, I think Chelsea has proven supremacy. From the Didier Drogba days coming, Baka and Chelsea can make Baka now know to count us out. Can grab them, they can make us now know to count us out. But anyway, folks, let's go to something else waiting for Higa. When Higa can talk about it and think. So let me recognize some of our followers. Kindly join us and share the show. Look, today promises to be good. We're going to be I'm sure we're going to step on some toes here this morning. And some people are not going to feel good about us this morning because, at this point, when you sit and think and look around and see what is happening, the deception and all of that that's being peddled, you kind of forget yourself. You say, okay, my children, right? The children. And then it pains you to know that even the children feature have been stolen. That is the saddest part. Okay, we agree now for us who live by begging, who pay around, and a lot of you, because it seems like you don't care about how things are, right? You're okay. But then you want to look at the kids and to draw some point of real motivation to say, no, it has to get better so that at least the children will come and inherit a decent place and live very well than we are. For people to be reduced to begging in their own country, it is a matter of losing your pride. And we don't say these things simply because we want to say them, but we say it to tell you how extremely disappointed we are with what the country has turned into. It is just a handful of people that are okay in Monrovia right now. The rest of us are catching hell. The very few that are in government are the ones that are capable to buy new clothes, are capable to chill, are capable to do a lot of things and all of that. The rest of us are incapacitated. We are handicapped, financially handicapped. And we can't feel comfortable with that. You understand? So this is it. Samuel Kofi Woods joins, and of course he says, we are 2029 a show. Kindly share the show share as much as you can. That is your contribution. And of course, you can speak to some of our talking points or issues that matters to you greatly about the country today, and of course, the state of affairs. This is God got Shirley Coleman. Good morning, Freedom Family. Good morning, Venetia Junior Bar. I'm following. That's all he says. Samuel Lightcover comes back again to say that is coming back to the presidency 2029. Francis F. Howard. Good morning, Freedom FM. I am following live from Doe Community. And so Ezekiel Do following from District 17, Brewerville. Amara Jala Kamara, big brother and friend from way there in Brussels. Good morning, my great people of Freedom Radio Liberia. I'm following live from Brussels. Many thanks for the good job. Thanks a lot, Amara. One Sunday we'll catch up. Charles Weir. Good morning, Freedom FM, my family. My name is Charles Weir, following from Jacobtown. Thanks a lot, Charles Weir. Oliver G. T. Good morning. I'm watching from Grand Jida County. Oliver, this is Freedom FM. So Abraham B. Kuma, I'm following from a usual Iron Factory community residence. Thanks a lot, Abraham. Invite others to join and, of course, share the show this morning. We have some very interesting analysis to run right here that will pick your attention and, of course, your reactions. So Josephine J. Bestman, good morning. I'm following from Caldwell, Fit Island Community. Amanda Double, good morning. I'm following from Margibi County. Thanks a lot. Bowie, suddenly I'm following from Back Street Community, Johnsonville. You have Emmanuel Jelle, Mumble Pie from Bullet Jr., Mohammed Bangali Dole. Mohammed Bangali Dole is joining from the port city of Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. You have Henry T. Toh Jr. Henry T. Toh Jr. is following from his residence in Caldwell. Thanks for the updates. And of course, you're welcome. Faith Kelvin Bapping. You have Stephen Fala Jr., Bangali Kene, and of course, Chris Tukpa, Isaiah Goya. Isaiah says, good morning, my beautiful family, beautiful Freedom people. My name is Isaiah Goya, member of Blue Range. Okay, so you have Charles M. Dolobapu is joining from Soul Clinic. That's where Dolobapu is joining from. Henry Yango. Henry, good morning, Henry. How are you? Henry is a very ardent follower, and of course he's following closely from his end there on this awesome Wednesday. Thanks for the show. Aaron, thanks for always. Hannah Borga. You have Asine Dagoze Meg. So following through our YouTube handle from Grand Cape Mount County, and you have Justice D. Baker, James Lamy, James Dewar, Ali Bakayoko, Mohammed Bangali Dollar again, Julie K. Rambo. You have Bali Queen. I like that. Isaac Brooks, Milo F. Fofana, Elizabeth A. Kula, William Baka, Momo Jr. That Baka, William, that the Baka the flog or your Uno Baka, that different Baka, because yeah, all the people that get Baka, they hide in the Baka. So you can put, I hold your Uno Baka different from the other, from Higa and Baka. Anyway, so thanks for joining, William Baka. But now, Higa and Uno Baka. Samuel Lightcover is joining. Good morning, Brother Abu. I'm following from Caldwell. I'm interested in all the talking points, but the one that have to do with guy from Landmines and Energy, we won't pay. He needs to speak because it has to do with his character and his future. Okay, so that's that. Abu, good morning. Please leave our team alone. That's from Clarence Dwyer. Oh, Bagamene appealing for ceasefire. But we started and you're crying for ceasefire. Asala mo ya maybe forgive me you can talk. You know here today, so I will enjoy myself. Asada M. Miller, good morning. Freedom Money Rise family. I'm watching live from Soul Clinic. Asada, thanks a lot. J. Augustus Herb. Good morning to you, Abu, and my fellow common citizens. Greetings from Brush Creek, Snapper Hill on this seemingly wet day. Thanks a lot. God's help. You have Johnson Dole, Ayuba Fofana. Ayuba, good morning, Abu. I'm watching from Tinkers Village. Big brother, good morning. Thanks always for following. And my regards to the family there in Tinker Village, right? To my children, my sister. Good morning to all of you in the house. Abraham and Addison. Blatter is an ardent follower from Oro. Thanks a lot. Willem Sua. Yeah, let's recognize our people. Not small thing, plenty, but we gotta go. Julie K. Rambo, Makra Jones from Ganta, Nimba County. Mark Delonia attacking your people now. David Yinka. I want the day Yinka. Good morning, Freedom FM family. Watching you from Grand Bassa County, compound number 3. Thanks so much for the show. Oh yeah, the Grand Bassa people. This one advocacy for the people in that lack area there, and I think a heated food. They call back to commend the Freedom Money Rise. That was great, right? So yeah, basically, it's a good thing. So okay. Henry Yago says he's in Australia. Oh, thanks, Henry. But Henry is a very active guy, man. He's always there. He's always there to sharpen the contradiction. One of the people that's always out there. It's a good thing. Roland Sua comes back again from Johnsonville, Kanga Town, Johnsonville. So finally, let's wrap this segment up quickly. Emmanuel Gizi Ansar, sorry. You have Emmanuel Do, Henry Tito, that does it for the recognition segment right here on the Freedom Money Rise. So the whole country now here, call your name, everybody. But look, thanks, man. You guys are our you guys are the real heroes here. You always find the time, you give us the support, and you follow the show, you share the show, you drop your comments, your interactions, and all of those things. They help to keep the show alive. You see, because of your consistency, this show is at a place right now. The broadcaster award, Labor Broadcaster Award team has recognized the Freedom Money Rise, right? And the events will be coming up. I think they're having a major press conference today at 3 and all of that to speak to these things. But it's all of your contributions, so we have to recognize you. And for those of you that are celebrating your birthday today, whether you're a silent follower, you're a listener, you're on the keke, wherever you're going, trust we dedicate to this presentation to our ardent followers. We're praying that things will be fun, things will be okay. The December year will do something, but we know yet. So, but let's keep it to our chest, right? My man, it's not a small thing for people, to choose you. For people to choose you, it's not a small thing. So you always have to honor and respect anybody that decide and choose you for whatever. Don't feel like because of your skills or because of what you know, because there are people who know more than you. There are people who can play more than you. There are people who can do it more than, but yet still somebody choose you, right? It is divine. So you have to respect, you have to honor it. So we are very grateful for all of the consideration you give to our show and the support, right? Mary Tule, all of you guys are doing very well. Yeah, so let's keep it on because this thing, we're in it together. We're families. We're family. We're in it. So let's keep doing it. Whenever you have issues, and that requires or needs, media attention and all of that, reach out to us. That will be our own, because life that give and take now. So as you're supporting us, right, when you get your late issue that you need some media promotion around and things and stuff, and you hit us up, we talk about it, we allow and of course draw the necessary publicity and all of that. So together now the family keep going and gradually. So let's come back, folks. That's something we won't do here this morning. But for those of you, the cash giveaway, folks, you got to keep dialing *255 *1 hash, *255. So today we are unscripted. Today we're going to do the show. And want you out there, they follow us, want you to speak. We do these things rarely, occasionally, right? But we want you to speak. Yeah, where a lot of things has happened. They want from Bond County, just whatever that's on your mind that you want to speak to for the government to hear. I want to allot few time for librarians. Speak out. Say it. One or two issues that you really think the government needs to focus on. Because the issues are so many. So there might be particular ones that you really want out, that you really want somebody to hear. It could be something about your job that you're doing. It could be something about your hustle area. It could be something about just anything that really matters. But you're not getting it out there. And that's what we are, the voice of the voiceless. So we're telling you this morning, right? We're going to open the lines. Whether you're selling in the market or you're doing some domestic work, you're working in the factory, you're working somewhere, and you're listening, or you're a driver, you're a taxi cab, the government said they issue, press circular. Is it working? Are you paying the fare? Right? The NTA is out. The government said $50 everywhere. We started seeing video. They say people, they're charging, even students, $100 Liberian. Students in uniform. So what is your experience? The government says should not bring rice price down at the market. Everything, the things are okay. Dylan was on the radio. Dylan said they're not bring the prices down. What is your experience? What is it you want the government to deal with, to look at right now? They are listening. The partners are listening. Are you troubled by the wave of rape issues in the country? Your girls' children are no longer protected. They're getting raped on a daily basis. They're getting sexually violated on a daily basis, and nothing is happening. Or maybe you are a traditional and you're troubled, even though we have not had, because anything that has to do with issues like that, I like to take time to really study them before we can start to talk about it. Up Capitol Hill, I know they've been going back and forth about I don't know what they're trying to do. They say to ban traditional practices or whatever. Just what you know, what you want to say. Maybe you want to speak to the government, your lawmaker, your president. Mr. President, this is our cherished tradition. From generation to generation, generation to generation. We've given you the mantle to take this country forward, not to launch an attack on our culture, on our tradition. Right? Or gay right issue. Because since the government came to power, the whole matters about gay right thing has become the order of the day now. It's become normal laws. Right? They got pastors in jail because they advocated against gay right. All of that. Oh, you don't know these things happening in your country. These things are happening in the country today. For the first time in the history of this country, you grab pastor, you put him behind bar. Then they ask, why are you putting the pastor in jail? They say, the pastor here, and the people won't bring gay right in the chair. The pastor against it. So, like what the pastor in jail for? Can you imagine? But then you come on the other end, you say, you put a bill on the floor, you say they should cancel all the traditional practices. They are harmful traditional practices. They are backward. So what kind of country are we turning into? Just whatever it is. Let's take calls. 0776 104 086. So you have your time. When you finish, I will come and talk about my issues that I got to talk about. But speak your chest. Speak out. Just anything. Just be polite and be constructive, and that's it. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call. The season is right here, right? The Christmas are up. What is it you want to talk about? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. Good morning. Librarians, have your say. Good morning. Let's hear you. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm calling from Green Kidman County.
Go ahead. From Green Kidman, what's on your mind?
Yeah, well, actually, on my mind is mysterious killing. Yesterday, Monday to today, Wednesday, two persons, Banga, a lady, they killed also. So I don't know, because the past government, this government pressurizing that they were killing people all around. All around they said they were killing people. Now people are dying all around the scene. So what they are doing now to put things into order, what they are doing?
So you're troubled by the alarming rate of mysterious killing. President to do?
I want the security sector, the president said to put their feet down. Because just imagine, 22-year-old lady was killed. I'm monitor the news this contact. 22-year-old lady was killed in Magiri.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. You're live on Freedom FM. Let's hear you out.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Samuel Akupo. My TikTok, I've been due to a lot of comments being made by Honorable Richard Kun.
Okay.
Because from the beginning of everything, Richard Kun requests to become a speaker. He has branded himself as regime speaker. And now he's proceeding and behaving like the way the regime want him to behave. So you cannot be a regime speaker for a country. So he better tell us whether he's for Unity Party or he's here to proper Unity Party agenda. But if he's for the country, he will be speaking and be listening to others. He will give people the chance to speak for the country, things that will be in our interest, not for him and the party. Lastly, Mr. President, I hope you're listening. The people that are coming to you and giving you report that the country is okay, they are lying to you. Because they are not okay. It's not fun. And prices are not normal. When I say not normal, because changing money for everything, but you go in the marketing, prices are high. We the one going through it. For you, everything okay on your side. You know, party people, they get everything okay in their houses. But for us, we the one going in the market with power, everyday things. We feeling the pinch.
But Senator Dillon was on radio yesterday evening. He said that things prices are down. So since Boga became president, no price have gone up.
Yeah, these are things that they tell the president and everything. I don't know if the president has time to go on the feed or listen to this thing, or he just relax too and don't care.
But the president, during the past independence celebration, the president appointed a vice president to intervene and bring prices down. So has it happened?
Yeah. That tax force, I believe that tax force has been dissolved because it's not even working. There's no news, there's no report, and everything is just about and the show like people want to show that they are working and doing something because that tax force should have been out there and bring report and tell the president what is happening on the field because we there, we know.
But it is the president.
They take the microphone to go to the president or they sit with him and they see this thing. And I don't know if he don't even come out of. And the sample into and say, let me go beyond the thing what people saying. Let me check it. Because if you don't check it, and we don't want going to and we get it ongoing that that's what you can see when the people booing you and this and that and then you think that you're not doing anything because we don't want going through it. We see what's happening. So thank you, Brother Abu.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me hold it there. But the thing about the task force is the president has set up the task force and he said for 45 days, but it has been since that 45 days has passed. 50 days has passed, 60, 70 has passed, and the vice president has said nothing. And the conditions in the market, like you're hearing from the folks, nothing have changed. They're only getting worse. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother Abu Sharif.
Morning.
My name is Robert Bakoya, and thank you for giving me the opportunity this morning. And thanks to the Freedom Family, especially Women and Science for.
Go ahead, Robert.
Thank God you and myself are from Bon County.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I like about the government?
Mm-mm.
Everything that happens in this government, for me, I appreciate that. Whether we eat good meal, we eat well, we eat gravel, everything is fine. You and myself, our country, where the sun was strong, you give us 0%, we give you 20%.
Yeah, you have a good. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So, this past government was not doing it good. Everybody in this country, those that people, even the motorcyclists, I have a problem with everybody. When I say everybody, those that were for them, not you and myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because they say, even the part of Bon County I from West is former district.
Mm-hmm.
You CDC money. People that pretended they were sedition in Bon County, Lower Bon County, former district, they use it to campaign against the man.
Correct.
And I said, they say, people from Afghanistan, people from Beaumont, I'm from Yabayong Clan, Lower Bon County, former district.
Yeah, but so probably people expectations were that in spite of everything that was happening, the old man has had something that was going to be even better than whatever you think was happening for them. So what is the reality now? That's what we're asking. What is happening in the country or in the county that is so disgusting that the government needs to pay attention to?
Thank you, my brother. Just listen to me. In the first place, you should know President Joseph Walker, when I ever sponsor somebody in school before, you are not seeing it. You are not seeing somebody come on platform like this and say, yeah, it was Joseph Walker that did the one for me in my future. Today made me to be human being. But what I'm trying to tell you, what asking or what the government has not been done for us to talk. I said anything that government has lost is because now how do we want to eat? For me, I'm trying to tell you, I said anything that happened to us. You see, they're not coming line for respect, come down, the president come down, Allah. Anything that happened to us, we deserve it because people say, just we are damaged the country. Now the country has been safe. So we need to complain and everything that in the country, everything that in this country is fine. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's his view. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Morning, go ahead. You're live.
Sometimes we don't need to pay attention to Senator
No, not I need you to talk about you now as a citizen. You're in the country. I know there are a lot of issues, but a particular one that draw your attention and you believe you have to flag it. So just what's on your mind?
And we know that when the past regime took over, you have 3 different currencies in the country. The country, the Pope printed two different currencies at the same time you have US. The money was also circulated in the market. It made the past government very extreme to the extent that people made the government tell them that you only have one currency plus the US dollars. And the rate was better. And then they come and say they do something better. You just see that it's tangible. That's my own frustration because I said that the past that the past.
Okay, so you are not seeing anything different. You're not seeing any change.
Seriously, there's no change.
Okay, and that is frustrating for him. So good morning.
Morning, Abu.
Morning, sir.
I'm Dennis calling on the Freeway.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for the show. You know, we thank God that there are radio stations like this. The Freedom, the King, what's happening. I think we want to get more than 10 of the people like you in this country.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to get better on a daily basis. Because you're taking factual information and giving it to the people. You're everything. Thank you for the show this morning.
But the thing is, before you go, the government say that things okay, that they normalize everything already. The price is down. They're building the rules. I mean, I don't know, but the reality is, I don't. Do you see it like that? Like the way the government saying, is it true? Are things okay with you? Your children in school, you pay all their school fees.
Abu. Par regime. I had 3 kids. Only now one in school. The par regime, all my children were in school, but now only one in school. Nothing is okay. They bring out things that okay with the other people that people are in the government. They don't want taking out money, taking out resources, enjoying themselves. Come on, man. Even you're working, you're not getting it. They have to know you're not working. So tell me what they think are okay now. It will be okay. The everyday people look at the kind of getting around in the country. Yeah. So my brother, thank you for the show.
Okay, thanks a lot. And these things is important that we because the government says this thing. You listen to government apologies. They are telling these things. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Daniel Eta, and I do join for Chicago Junction this morning.
Go ahead.
Let me applaud you for the opportunity that you are giving us to speak our mind. My attention has been drawn to the Ministry of Information for Culture, Tourism, etc. That's a ministry by itself. I beg you to hear for the ministry and the deputy. We get people outside the country who can watch and be looking at the Ministry of Information because that's the government arm. It's not place that you should go and go to go if to be attacking opposition or be attacking people. That then you don't come and say, oh, like when people say, oh, that they won't not do. But all people will come and go. It is different. What the two billion that bring put it there? That bring put it there. Ministry of Information in a ministry that people go when opposition can say, oh, nothing not change there. Somebody can say, oh, the mesh location, the high signature. You are describing a mayor here, three money pass. Why somebody not describe you? She got the thing that Kevin has brought plans to the people. We're not able to get people the truth.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And I agree with you. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning. Go ahead, patient.
Abu, let me say this morning. All while round, but we are there is true. When we look for that, when we care, Abu. You, Abu, yesterday you were telling people. They were telling you that Abu can lie. No, Evan can lie. And today, why you all saying it can't go past? When we look for Abu in the country, that what we get, and we get president putting for on table, and what we vote for Abu, 4 men are going for on table, that what we vote for.
But the old man say he not made things better now. I mean, Labrador is okay now and all that.
Abu, that one will gain power for anything what you want for, you can put it there, power for. If you will get something for other people, Abu. 2 years, nothing going on. We are telling you, buying Abu. Send the money, I cannot buy. Then the pastor was telling you, okay, open for this. And what we put there for Abu, we're getting it.
Wow.
So we can't start crying. They put it for one day, what? We let the time put for one mansion. I want to put it there for.
Okay, thank you very much. Folks, let's hear you all out there. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother Abu.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel Pega. I'm joining from here, David.
Go ahead, Pega.
Abu, you call me, they don't come to rescue. If they do that one rescue, meaning they come to rescue their family member, they are dead. But you know they may cause the super problem.
How about you now? The government said they not rescue you. What you used to pay for transportation, you not paying it before. They not bring 35 brand new NTA buses, and they not pull red press down. And they say they not do everything. They say they not change plenty. They build all the roads. So why you say they're not rescuing you?
No, they are not rescuing you. I get struck hard of 25 kg. For 15, they are still rescuing me. So
government say he's sleeping. The government say he's sleeping on a current.
Reduce all the way to so this kilowatt
Okay. Yeah, because the debate is that the government has, I know. Thank you very much. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. We're taking calls and hearing views from across. Hello, good morning. Good morning. You're live. Go ahead, Peter.
On your show this morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't know after issues that happen on our mind as common people, but I would just like to use the economy of the day to start some of this into it and discuss it this morning.
So what happened to the economy of the day?
The economy of the day is enjoying a free fall and an economical crash. I want to give you this instance. Look at our extractive industry. Labrador was forecasted by the World Bank and the IMF to have a 2.5 growth, is meaning 4.5 growth, is meaning on the extractive industry. Today, when these guys took over, we were told that from 2023 to now, the extractive industry is trying from 11 to 1.6. In the economical terms, that is what is referred to as an economical crash. That's not just a slowdown, it's a crash. It is all across. The economy was growing 2023 about 4.7. Today, it's growing by 4.0. When 7 is a very much significant number in the economical sector, in the economy, it will change it. There are some big economies around the world that are growing by 0.1, 0.2. So if you can have the economy going down by 0.7, it's very much significant. That's why we are going through an economical quagmire in Liberia. And this president, Mr. President, you can be immediately, figuratively, that you will come to fix the economy. For instance, as concluded that you said that children were no longer going to be seen around the street corner during street school hours. I dare you, if you are the teacher.
Are children still selling in the street?
They are still selling. Look, Abu, as I'm speaking now, I am.
So, but the number going down, right?
The number is astronomically increasing. Abu, the government has performed this money in the economy. That's why you hear them making all kind of noises around the agencies. Because I said know that you say are taking away their phones. You have to chocolate donuts to come to Liberia and give them funding so that they can fill their pockets. They are putting all sorts of number out there. The same shenanigans is what they are doing when it comes to our tradition. Liberia is a traditional state, and the old man claims to be a traditional man. Why are you carrying all cultural assimilation? Why are you throwing away our culture and then bringing a kind of deviant culture to our land by allowing, encouraging gay and homosexuality in our culture? That's why it's going because why? These guys, the economy is claim for Zobo, what is to be used for the farm movement of Liberia, and to replace, and to reciprocate that. They are now bringing in bad medicine and gay marriage and other things so that donors can give funding so that they can be able to replace whatever they are depleting the commerce of Liberia. Take for instance, for example, depleting our commerce. I'm going to do a research. The free food that is supposed to be for the economy, they are no longer supporting the envelope of Liberia. Do a research. I learned that FDRC and Orange Extension, staple corporation are part of this practice. They are not giving to our envelope. Therefore, those are issues. Lawlessness. This government is not respecting our laws. They have He are taking our constitution like some of my fellow colleagues can say, taking it for up capital, and taking the water and gas it there in the mud, and they are stepping on it.
Thank you very much.
Will we not suffer?
You have covered a lot. So how is the country reality out looking like this? The outlook is so terrible, but the government folks are seeing the other way around. One person in the government that's been peddling too many misinformations and lies is the CSA director. Remember, this man said and just beat that he had reduced the payroll, that the Liberian government have saved a good bit of money on the payroll cleanup. But yes, what the results showing: Josiah Joker, dangerous liar and a common rogue, passing around, right, and being shielded by the rescue stuff. So I'm reading this note. So in the CSA 2024 annual report, Director General Josiah Joker said the civil service workforce was streamlined, reduced from 67,746 employees in 2023, right, to 60,900 employees, right? So that means, according to him, what he inherited from the CDC was 67,000 and change. So his payroll cleanup managed to reduce it to 60,000. So let's say they remove something around 5,000 quote unquote ghosts or whatever. They remove them according to him. So what that's supposed to mean? We're supposed to save some money as a country, right? The government's supposed to save money because you're not be paying the people anymore. You already removed them from the payroll, but the result and the outcome will shock you. So achieving a reduction in the government's monthly wage bill from 23.5 million to 21.5 million. So when the payroll size in 2023 was 67,746 employees, every month the government used to spend $23.5 million to pay all her workers, right? So according to Josiah Joker's report, when he reduced the number to 60,900, he also achieved a wage bill reduction of $21.1 million, saving some 2 million and change for Liberia, right? Every month. So when you multiply that 2 million, let's say 2 million, right? You multiply that by how many months is it right now? It's about what, 23 months so far, right? You multiply that, that's a good bit of money that they've saved accordingly, provided if what you're saying, they were telling the truth, right? Now, let's go down. Sadly, the 2024 annual wage bill ended up at $295.5 million. Interestingly, 2025 annual wage bill jumped to $15.6 million. So you see, instead of the wage bill reducing, it's going up. So by these reductions in the numbers, the annual wage bill is expected to be around $253.2 million. So when you do all the calculation, because Josiah Joker said you not bring it down, so 2024 wage bill should have been $253.2 million. But sadly, the alternate report, right, shows for the government that instead of spending $253.2 million to pay government workers for the year 2024, the government says she actually spent $295.5 million. From 253 million to 295.5 million. So the variance there, where the government took that to. So who they pay with that other extra money? Over 30 million. Also. So where that money go to? Using the payroll to steal from the country. Right? When they say, oh, we clean it, go. All of you passing around, oh yeah, the government cleaning the go. When you clean the ghost names or when you clean the payroll and the money sort of come down, the calculation says 2024, when you put all the money government spent on, actual money government spent on payroll, paying people who working in government. That's $253.2 million. But then your rescue government went and took $295.5 million and put it in the report. They say that the money they spent. Somebody took the banner. Mr. Bwaka and his people took the banner money. Then they put it on a payroll. Think everybody in the country that done it. Interestingly. So instead of it sticking here now, right? So that means assuming they're still in the day, 295, they're going to stop it there, right? Going forward now, what their wage bill are going to be. But it seems every year they are increasing. 2025, this year, right? The budget report shows that the government annual wage bill has jumped from 295.5 million in 2024. It has jumped to 315.6 million. So how the government are moving people from on the government payroll, reducing the government, how that government on a payroll going up, and the government they accused that were putting people on the payroll, don't want to own a government, don't want to own a payroll number down. Fellow Liberians, the country is being robbed significantly. So currently, for the new budget, 2026, so they still 2024, they still 2025, so 2026. Our next year now, everybody planning to do. Yeah, forget about resolution the whole new year. Nobody must do resolution because you do resolution like for nothing. Right? Because let your whole resolution finish stealing. So let's come to 2026. That's why we do resolution early time, we are time, and you know, you're expecting you. But the government can steal all. So you do your resolution that you have to post something on Facebook. So don't waste your time. You don't forget about resolution being it. Right now, the whole country that hand to more. So that hand to more, you come and do resolution on. No 2026 resolution. So the government say, okay. Then we say, so you now push the thing way to 315.6 million again. So okay, but let's stop here. The government say no. But that the people that say they're reducing payroll. So they say next year. They say next year the money they will spend. The money they not take from the budget, they put aside that they want that one will use on payroll, right? Is what? 329 million United States dollars. How? Why? To whom? For what? 329 million on a payroll that reduced by over 5,000 to 6,000 people. So who are the extra people? But mind you, all these monies are going into payroll salaries. But across the different government ministries and agencies, workers are still complaining of pay rise. Ministry of Information, something cooking there, something is cooking. They will be coming out. They not pretend the thing here. Me, I tell you, y'all can hide your feeling whole day. The thing can go beyond. You know what I mean? You waking up 6 o'clock in the morning. You go into the struggle, rainy season, you go into work, and you know, you deny yourself plenty. You screening January to December, right? And then people lying on you that they're increasing your pay, and you seeing them enjoying themselves. Then no party thing can make you to bear that one. So Civil 7, me I'm not watching on Civil 7, health worker, teacher, then how long? And that one on the vessel can come by itself. Nobody need to tell you to get vet. Because you're the one they want, you're gonna be in class every day. You're the one you're gonna be to the hospital every day. So money you're gonna be there, you're gonna report. Then more you go see how much. Then you want to buy small piece of land, you gotta get like 30 to 4,000. So say, when your 150 pay or your $100 pay gonna reach that amount before you become somebody for yourself. Right? But you see a Daniel Sano who only calls people around here, they say they don't buy new cars, they can't pull it outside. Because they lied to the person April that they were bringing buses. So these things are happening. So how is the government wage bill claiming, but then the salary of government workers, particularly civil servants, are still down? This is Gafuanomics. Right? So that is that. So besides that point, in the 2026 budget, the government now take 2 million plus and pull it in someone a corner, they hardly there under the line called general government experience. They say general government experience. They put $2 million there, say under general government experience. So that is a secret place what they will be using. They say they get consultant will take UPix and put them somewhere. They say they are consultant. So they take small money and give them. Somebody gonna be stealing $2 million from the budget. That means you gotta open your eyes. So our job is to come here and tell you what is happening with your country. It's up to you. Take it anyhow and what have you. We're all gonna be right here and we're gonna go through it, right? In the draft national budget, instead of the salaries going up, so you have compensation, salaries, and benefits, right? $329 million are going to government, people who work in government pay and things, not to create opportunity for the rest of us, nothing. 329 million. Then they get another thing again, say other compensation, 25.6 million, right? Then they get government experience, the one I was just talking about, 2 million, right? So in the rescue so-called 1.2 billion budget, about $356.65 million is going strictly to rescue wage bill. The money that will be jumping in, taking a $300+ million coming out of the country money. Is it justified? Does it make sense? No clear explanations. You take huge chunk of over $350 million from the country, and you just share it among cronies. And the rest of us, language in poverty, no hope, destitutions all over the place. And these are the things. Fellow Liberians, this is where we are. How do you reduce civil service workforce from 67,746 employees to 60,900 in 2024, but the government wage bill increased from 285 million in 2023. CDC government, what they are saying, CDC post, CDC on the payroll, they putting all the money there, right? You know how much CDC wage bill was? $282 million, right? But in 2026, right, your rescue government that came and take CDC people from there, they still say the wage bill will account for $354.6 million in 2026, despite the over $72.6 million increase in the wage bill. Civil servants are still earning less than $150, no increment in their salaries. This is how the CSA director, Josiah Joker, has been celebrating his rescue accomplishment. They have increased the wage bill by $72.6 million, extra $72.6 million. Those of you civil servants, teachers, health workers, those of you that are demonstrating your how much, this is the right time to demonstrate about how much my vote or how much the salary, how much my salary, or how much the vote. This is the right time. You see the numbers, $72.6 million that this government, from the day they took office up to now, this is what they have added. They have added to the payroll company. But in this, yes, still, you are working, you are sweeping, you are cleaning, right? You are a clerk. Yes, still, you are still taking less than $150. How do you look in the mirror, look in the faces of your children, and give them a justifiable reason for why you're not taking care of them the way you should? You're not sending them to a better school. You're not putting decent shoes on their feet. How? If you as a parent, you see this thing happening, you're not talking, right? Your children have got a right to stand up to you because you're ill-treating your children. So you cannot, I mean, this is barbaric. This is terrible, folks. So when you see people calling and say, "Oh, nothing have changed," they're complaining. These are the things. So you're adding the money up and you're going behind the money and taking the money. Let me take 5 more calls and then we can move to something else. *255 *1# is the code. We're still looking at the board to see what happens. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call. So where is the change? What are we changing to? We're changing to better or we're changing to mess? CDC payroll that you compete and you they all kind of thing on was better. You take the payroll, you carry well over 300 million just in a year. Good morning. Are you rescuing? Morning.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Abu. This is Mandela calling from the Oro.
Morning, ma'am.
Yeah. The reason why I'm been calling because my phone gave me problem with battery.
Oh,
so they want a small new phone now. I call this morning. Yeah, I don't want to call in the last day. Pick your mind when you're ready to talk. But then you just
go ahead. No, go ahead. So, continue.
Though these people
that speak your mind continue, so go ahead.
Oh, on speak your mind.
Yeah, continue. Go ahead.
Okay. You see these people here you're talking about. These people there, they are 4-1 now. These people they are jokers. These people come. Let me tell you on the pocket there you're talking about vice president. It's very bad. They put in charge of blah 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 to bring president. Let me tell you, people feel like people stupid. What they do is that they go on the air and announce these things here, but they are not doing it. Look, you see what happened now? They go, they say that they brought presses down. Go in the store. The reality is there. You understand me? They announced the last time that FCC all a necklace, all noise, everything. They will make it short. They say, "Oh no, everything must be low." Yeah, go now. There's a necklace to open. We can't sleep. So what you get? They just speak.
No, Mandela, let me tell you. No, listen, let me tell you the secret behind that noise thing. What they say, the Jason they say they put a speaker on their voice. I know that one thing. That's someone at Peking used to get a speaker near the president hall that rehab area. So every morning when on the show, they make him put the show volume up, put the way up, put the speaker up. So they wanted to get rid of the man. So that how they want it, they done that thing, they put it all. They say so right now they finish moving the man from there. They didn't get time for it again. People can play speaker anyhow. They finish moving the man.
Oh, you see, they should announce that April say they are working January. You know what I'm trying to say? They shouldn't do it because it continue to affect us. With a joker business, let me just cancel. They're joker here. Let me tell you, finger can always the kind of fiber. Finger say you and I say me. When he came to power, April say he was strict. He was tired, you see, more people. As April say he cleaned payroll. When people were doing it, putting solution down, putting people down so that they were not in our favor, so that they will have space again to speak. Now you see now why you are calculating this money to us. To shows to the Liberian people, they should take note and know. Even the one what call them so-called, you harmonize my I will harmonize your this. You see right now, they are ashamed and they get the shame. So they are feeling it. So the one I say Labreto, I say it's sweet for them. Joker and they are cooked. Joker and they are roast. They get to see. But Peter have to say, yeah, they are still telling people that they working. Nothing sure. Thank you, Papa.
Thank you very much, Mandela, right there, making her contribution. Let's take this caller. Good morning.
Yes, Brother Abu.
Morning.
Morning, you. Are you coming up, Papa?
I'm trying.
Okay. Calling from Clarendon. My name is Damien TV.
Mm-hmm.
Abu, thank you. And God bless you. I will continue giving your idea. You're teaching with the old money for us to know which role we're working. Somebody will not just come to my door and tell me, say, you see me, I want for you to do this thing for me. When I get there, I will do it. I know my right, I know my wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Abu, these people there, they follow more. They follow more because why? They tell we expecting for them to do. They're not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Then somebody call me from Grand Crew, how the party working. I said, what did the party do then now? He said, the bosses ain't coming on this side. The papi working. I said, you killing me? You know what I mean? There's that road judge we are greater. They made greater that road before we even get into election. Until when he post stuff to the PD truck there to not go on the highway. So that they working there. Oh, he not carry contact. He said no. I said, but you missed it. I said, you're fooling yourself, you're not fool yourself. Because they can lie to you, say, United Party go do this thing, and then you're fall on it. Nothing the people doing. Then you say the men working. I said, don't fool yourself. Let our people homeless. They breaking people horses down, they say they come in payroll. And what they payroll. I said, let me tell you, the first thing Joseph Boakai did when he get in power, when Trump came for you and carry him in UK to go treat him, you know what he does? So I can't say what he do. The man, he sacked the man by carrying him. The man carrying him in America, they pay plane ticket, everything. They treat him. After the man bring him back, they thank you.
The man fire kill, brother, and move from there.
He take the man for all job. The man not working now. So that they take you, he get the man there. And somebody there, and you say you pressing him. Somebody can get someone on job and get a statement to treat.
Yeah, he said the man I saw 18 men, he moved the man from there.
Yeah, because he know the man for on that side, he take the man for on a job. That the only he know who. Somebody will do who for him, then he want to do who for someone. You let somebody family hungry. He said he power.
So,
he can't grant you.
So wait, that person that called you from Grand Crew, so he's asking what thing the men are doing in Grand Crew.
Yeah, I see that they play a castle. I see so what thing the men do on that side. I see I come in there. I come in there with run a cafe. He said one of my friends there, they don't want to CDC people. I say I come in there with run a cafe there. We're not being in worry into run cafe. We come in there, we come in run a cafe. I said, don't fool yourself. I say, I know you too good. Nobody will come through here. They say, Joseph Boakai working. He not no working.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Let's hear you.
This is what you are responsible for. Yeah, another topic, another discussion. Regarding the reduction in the salaries that they have to be, and we are not seeing the United Party is the team on the back of law. The level of some political line is use that as a champion of Jesus. So now start talking out people now. Because everything they tell you are not doing.
But before 2029, all of them will become millionaires because they are stealing in the millions. They're 70 something million. The people that probably worth 22 million, they're stealing in the million. All of them will become millionaires.
Yeah, we ordered them. Yeah, then see, we ordered them.
They will run away. They get passport, they run away, they will leave the country. That's what they planning to do. They say 2029, they will run away.
And in that, yeah, we'll bring them back. Nowhere they will go. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much from West Point. Good morning. The guys are ripping the country. They're ripping in the millions. They're stealing. Look at the budget. The millions are there. Use the NSA to steal money to buy party haircut. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, brother.
Morning.
Yeah, my concern has to do with we never get our pay for October and November.
Okay. Which entity? Yeah. Don't call your name. Just call the entity. Which entity?
MOE.
Okay, education.
So you prevail on the government to pay us.
But the finance minister say they not add your pay or in fact you're taking nobody taking less than 150. Is that true?
Nothing. It's so say they never had liberty. So we should open a US account. We open the account, the US again, it can go in our account.
Oh, they say you're going to open US account. You're open the US account. Then they say the US again, it can't go in our account.
No. For that time, we never get the US that they say we should open the account for.
Yeah. So
then that time, we never get it here.
So y'all go to the office, or the office say?
The office they said that the finance they hold on.
Oh, y'all go to the office said not pay.
No.
But then a serious issue. All right, thank you very much. They're listening, right? Let me take the last caller. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Chairman.
Morning. What's on your mind?
Yeah, thank you. This is Hussein Keo. I call from Jacobstown. So let me appreciate you guys for bringing this segment on your show. What's on your mind? It's very important, sometimes so free to speak your mind on the show.
Your time can be finished, right? You have to say that free right, you can't have time. That 30 minutes, 30 seconds, you can't be talking.
No, I actually call about to appreciate this segment of the show. So many days we call and express what is on our mind. So I just thought to appreciate you guys for bringing us such a unique time to express what on your mind.
Okay, thank you very much, Hussein Kieu. Good morning. Lastly, good morning.
Yes.
Oh, you want to spot the thing now?
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
I come here.
Yeah, trying.
Yeah.
What didn't really tell you the morning you calling on the show? What really hurting your heart?
Yeah, the thing I hate my heart.
Mm.
I hear you talking about T-Person, all right. They say T-Person.
Then let me say that what the government says. So are you saying that?
Okay,
So I'm asking you that true or the not true?
But not true. The government make it all hungry every day. They make it all hungry. Because we suffer in the country.
So that the thing maybe that you running that you calling on the phone that hey, you running for?
I'm the radio that I'm running for.
Yeah, that's what I say. I say that point I really hear you. You have to run to call on the radio, right?
What do you mean? Why they might be making for I don't want to say 10% drop. 10% don't drop. No, you go in the market. There, the small the middle side there. 4,500. I go out the big one. 4,750. So when the 10% are dropping, who suffer the man be making for I don't know. But they don't want to help all of the or the man be lying to people say 10% drop, 10% that. Not 10% drop, suffer.
Wow, thank you very much.
Yeah, who suffer or let them go back in the bush. He buy the coin, drink it. He got it. Not as I stick it. So you said, my son, they point you also. But yesterday I got for in the bush and me to the lawyer, they point you also. No money. But pay school fee. Who suffer? That's what they don't get it. But the man be lying to 50% job. All right, we doing that. And the guy enjoy it. We not blame Waterspoon and pray Johnson power.
That Waterspoon used to be lying to you.
Yeah.
You see,
Waterspoon, I know Waterspoon Cisco. That one used to be lying to us. But anyway, hey, hearing me? Why we punishing? Yeah, Joseph Baka.
Go punish Waterspoon for lying to you?
Yeah, why we punishing? We pray Johnson is son, and rest in peace.
But Prince Johnson died already. Maybe we can just forgive that one.
All of them, they all voted for Baka. But Baka come to power, he lying to us. Going on and lying.
Waterspoon say he regret. Even though he apologized, but he regret because he himself can be dealing with Baka too. He said the way you doing it here, that's not how we're expecting it. So, or you stay very with Waterspoon?
I tell you, because you need to go on and be talking to him. So you must bring 10% down. Because you already put on Isa. So you rather need to be on it back.
So the way Waterspoon used to be sharing back already, and you say God can bless anybody. All that one said Benny hard and you can do it again.
Nothing, my brother, nothing. Waterspoon, I'll let to listen to him. This I say. I'll listen to him so I can get angry. When the manifestation really only so I can be beating my training.
Amen.
Yeah, so that I can come to myself and say, no, they continue on me crazy. I'm losing my mind.
Wow.
Yeah, my brother, not easy. Yesterday I come from in the bush, them money I tell him I go and see the car and pay me. Everything the wicked then I end the put inside the setting there. Because the people too in the bush too they suffer. So they photo put the deck
Yeah, that's true. So it
about 2007.
It brings distrust in the family.
Oh, that's one thing I said. One minute, already that man, the leader, it was I get power now west.
That one by the thing about on everything.
Oh, so free.
Even mosquito coil said they can't buy it for you again.
I said I see the man almost for me to go. And the man because no money and I eat it. No butter. Anyway, you hearing me? Who two for you go to bake it. The devil when you just do it before you get power, let that devil leave.
But the government say you're not thinking you're sleeping on a current. Say Boga and bring current. Now what they can see?
What can I quarry? Let the quarry there. Quarry one year before they get power. So what can I quarry they bring? They don't bring quarry. Let it try the web, man. Let it try, my brother. You must be talking for us. Yo.
All right, man. Thank you very much, yeah?
My son, I'm going to school. They're pouring pasta.
Amen.
Yo.
It will be fun. Let's pray, yeah?
All right. We'll pray for the puppy.
All right, yeah, but the thing you can hear, people going through their thing, you helping them, you be down really old, you say, oh, thing, fine, everything okay. Like when people happy, you can hear.
We're not happy. Why you must be that? We're not happy. Be where you are not happy. I'm not happy.
All right, man. Thank you, yeah?
Oh.
Okay, so folks, that's exactly what it is. This is the Freedom Money Rise of Freedom is 7.9. And so these are the stories. We do not make the stories up. Of course, these are the living realities across Liberia, and things are hard, times are difficult. Destitution have become the most befitting description of what Liberians' lives are today. The government seems insensitive. The government seems more interested in the propaganda and, of course, the political competition. They've ignored the plight of the people in the hospitals, in the market, in the villages. Our people are crying. The government is making no practical, tangible interventions in these life-changing matters. When you speak to the people tell you what is happening with them. But when the government speaks, the government says heaven is on earth. My name is Abu. So let's take Crime Stopper. When we come back, we speak with Gerald Morris to give us some background on what transpired yesterday. The press is under attack, and of course, it is a conversation that we must have, because when journalists, reporters starts to get threatened because of what they report, what more about we who provide the detailed analysis and, of course, interpretations of these news event? What could be the yesterday we were telling you about the trend, the pattern in the demagoguery style of leadership that Bwaka is trying to bring to bear. Richard Kuhn has been doing this, right? Richard Kuhn is a very arrogant guy. He's a very arrogant guy. I mean, listening to him, his character is arrogant. Even his personality is arrogant. The way he walks, the way it doesn't look, gentle. There is no gentleness in Richard Kuhn. So he's like that. But the system must be able to refine him, confine him, and ensure that his attribute conform to the demeanor of the office that he's occupying. But what do we see? We see a continuation of this man, ruthless arrogance and all of that. So we'll bring it into check this morning. Crime Stopper Liberia. We'll be right back.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Girl, you can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior.
My love, it's in you, girl, I hear one. Call me Otoku, my happy that you my chosen one. If them try you turn that fire, now you the papa wire, oh my baby hit them harder. I see the way you want your waist, it make it big man go press. Oh, you, and you don't know that I need you. Oh baby, you, turn up for my amudi. You, and you don't know that I need you. Oh baby, oh, turn up for my amudi. Me up when Fantasy or Gucci, baby, tell me I will buy. For this I love, I'm willing to let down my life. Oh. And let me to carry a logo. See my friend, you're calling me, move my love. If I treat you, pop, baby, I want you to post some more. My love, the bonnet, I told you, Uncle Joe. Oh baby, turn up for my amudi.
Okay, December is around the corner, the festive season, and all of these. There's gonna be lots and lots of different social entertainment events across the city, celebrating, and of course, life has to be celebrated. People have got to celebrate life and be grateful. So, J-Boy the Prophet, right there with that one, my love, and of course. Making it right here on the Wednesday morning edition of the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9. So we're about to go home, but let's do the final lap, and we're going to place emphasis right here on this thing from the speaker, right, of the Republic of Liberia, Mr. Richard Nangbe Kun. On yesterday, we are witness. Mr. Richard Nangbe Kun yesterday, when he seemingly threatened, to put in jail journalists and reporters covering the House of Representatives who will report on the session that was held, which he felt everything. So we do not know what he was intending to talk. So, and then he became furious. So if you even listen to Richard Kun, Richard Kun, right? So, but here's the narrative. So, press freedom under attack as House Speaker threatens jail for legislative reporters. The Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Republic of Liberia has threatened to jail legislative reporter that will report on matters emanating from the House. The press freedom in Liberia came under sharp scrutiny on Tuesday after the Speaker of the 55th National Legislature threatened to jail reporters who attempt to record proceedings during legislative sessions. The Speaker issued the warning immediately following roll call at the 12th day's sitting of the third quarter of the second session of the House of Representatives, where only 6 lawmakers were present, far short of the required quorum. In response to the poor attendance, the Speaker released a circular to compel absent lawmakers to attend by visiting their offices directly. What has drawn widespread concern, however, is the Speaker's declaration that any journalist caught recording during the session will face imprisonment. This statement is being widely interpreted as a clampdown on press freedom, directly contradicting the Kamara Abdullah Kamara Act of Press Freedom, which guarantees journalists the right to report on legislative activities without intimidation or censorship. Censorship means you don't have to tell them, oh, you can report it when you can't report it. They won't know. Absolutely not. The Speaker remarks undermine transparency in governance, particularly at a time when public trust in the legislature is already fragile, with sessions failing to meet quorum and critical national issues awaiting debate. Restricting the press further erodes accountability. So the man is losing the gavel. Session is failing to generate quorum. The very quorum that they were passing around with the president said, I'll do business with quorum. They can't get quorum. So you have to threaten journalists that anybody record anything and go up. We'll arrest you, I'll put you in jail. If I not put you in jail, Mochimani. That Panave STA way of talking, all due respect. So such threat could set a dangerous precedent for silencing dissent and curtailing democratic freedoms. The Kamara Abdullah Kamara Act, passed to protect journalists from harassment, is now being tested against the very institution it was designed to monitor. Liberia's democratic progress has often been measured by the strength of its press. Any attempt to muzzle reporters not only violates the law, but also risks reversing hard-won gain in freedom of expression. As the legislature struggled to meet quorum and fulfill its constitutional duties, the role of the press in holding leaders accountable remains more vital than ever. Oh yes, yesterday I was around the Capitol building and I witnessed where the sergeant had to be going around begging lawmakers to go to session. So why is that the case now? Something is not going right, and that pushed the Speaker into what he did. But let's speak with Gerald Morris, right? Having read that, let's speak to Gerald. Gerald was on the scene, and so he will have a lot more detail. Gerald, good morning. Welcome. You're live on the show.
Good morning to you, Abu.
Okay, Gerald, what is happening to your phone? I think it was disruption right there. Let me reconnect. Gerald, you're back.
I'm sorry for stepping off.
Go ahead.
I'd like to say good morning to you, good morning, Higa, and good morning to your many listeners.
Yeah, Gerald, tell us, bring us up to speed. What actually transpired in your presence at the house that resulted into the video we are seeing on social media? Give us the background. What happened?
Well, definitely, I was not in chambers when it happened, but I was just around the perimeter trying to make my way to the chambers. But what I have gathered is, normally before session call to order or before journalists are put in the chambers by Sergeant Arms, the pastor preached a little exhortation. After that roll call, before journalists entering the chambers. But
so all of these preliminaries happen before journalists enter. That means the stage is set. Then they welcome journalists in.
Yes, definitely. But what really transpired at that time, only a few lawmakers was in chambers.
Okay.
right? So the speaker gave an instruction to compel absent lawmakers to come to session by the sergeant at arms going to each of the offices to see if they are there to compel them to come to session, right? But to our utmost surprise, as soon as the journalists enter, some guys started to mount their trapple, and lawmakers was having some conversation among themselves. So the speaker thought journalists was actually recording, but it was not the case.
No, but even if it was the case, the question becomes: did the journalists enter all by themselves, or they were ushered in?
We was actually ushered in by the sergeant at arms.
Okay, so let me ask you also. Normally, is it that the speaker or the authority in the house will have to give go ahead before journalists can begin the process of recording? Is that the practice? Or the moment you enter and you're set up and you go ahead, or somebody has to say go ahead before you can go ahead?
No, that's not the case. Normally, when we enter, right, we start our recording because at that time the deputy chief clerk can be doing a roll call.
So what really happened that prompted the speaker to have sounded the way he did? What happened?
Friendly conversation that I would say definitely because the legislature already released a statement that we should with that legislature already released statement. So I don't want to go outside the box.
No, what you call outside the box? You're not working for legislature, you're working for us. So we're asking you to give us what happened. And you're saying legislature. So what legislature is telling you not to talk?
Not really. But Abu, I can say that they were having some conversation.
What were they talking?
That I will disclose to you, but it will not be in a public manner.
No, but were they talking about the budget?
No, not really. They were having some conversation around how the removal of former speaker started somehow, something like that.
To leak out to the public.
Definitely sure.
So before the speaker threatened to jail journalists, did he ask journalists out? Did they kick you people out of the session?
No.
Then one thing I want to know, was the session was it an executive session?
Normally once the speaker announced executive session, all journalists are out. All journalists are putting out with their gadgets, their recorders, everything is the journalists plus their gadgets will be out at that time. And even the speaker, right? That the soundbags that can be placed outside for the staffers and other librarians to actually monitor the session. That soundbag can be cut off.
Okay.
Yeah. So executive is squarely private discussion between lawmakers without any interference with journalists. But yesterday there was no executive.
So, but the speaker sounded very furious. It's like what was being discussed. He really did not want to. It seems it was very serious, right?
Definitely.
But you can't see it right now.
No, not really. I can't see it right now.
So, but you're saying they're censoring you, and you're censoring the people not hearing the other things. So, or we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, Jared Morris, thanks a lot. Okay, so, but that's what it is. Jared does not want to go to jail. My people, you gotta because the way the government already, myself won't put my pig in trouble. So it's okay. Let's hold it like that. Keep power. So Jared is right. We don't want Jared to go to jail. And the speaker was clear. The speaker said, "You will go to jail if I put you in jail." So, so let me see where we are right here. This is the Freedom Morning Rise. Quickly, we'll go to the phone lines, but just listen to what the speaker said. The tune. I mean, I want you to listen to the speaker, right? I want you to listen to the tune, and imagine the motivation. Imagine what was it. I agree. The reporters are saying, hey, don't want to talk because this thing, the situation is like that, right? And you don't want to risk anybody. So, but you can imagine that means something really dangerous was being discussed about the country or about themselves. Because if the matter surround their workings, it could be something that matters to the country. So why is it the speaker is particular to a point where he is threatening to jail journalists that when this thing comes to the press, and there's been several reactions from some independent journalists on the matter, right? And there are a lot of, so-called independent veteran journalists and things that will cry foul about press freedom. We're talking about the third most powerful man in the country. The point at which the third most powerful man in the country was sit behind his gavel, sit in his seat with his gavel, and resort to intimidating the press as a means to suppress public information should be troubling and worrying. These are the very signs and symptoms that indicate a creeping dictatorial style or leadership in our country that people are missing out on. For the speaker to believe that his alternative is to put people behind bar. What is that? And somebody say, oh, this is it. You have Okun's first occasion. The very reporter we're on the line with, right? When they were in the process of that gangster takeover of power in the legislature, our reporter was harassed. And you can hear a member of the RLJ Legislative Caucus saying things that we don't want freedom reporter here, hitting and kicking the man out of the place. We said it, nobody took it serious because the government has kind of united everybody against Freedom FM. So the so-called, and that's what people think somebody coming here to come something. These are the people who believe when something happening to Freedom FM and Freedom FM staff is justified, irrespective. They're not prepared to look at ethics. They're not prepared to look at professionalism, whatsoever. Right? That was the beginning of Richard Kuhn's attempt to micromanage the media. And you understand? And to design a Muslim strategy against critical voices, critical independent voices, voices that align with him, good. They hire those media and they promote this, but voices that does not align with them, I mean, generally, right? They muzzle you, they intimidate you, right? That's what they do. They ostracize you. That's what they do. So when I hear people try to talk about press freedom, this, blah, 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 no. Inclusive of press freedom is the fact that there will be no censorship. No media organization or institution will be censored. I mean, we, Freedom, the government of Liberia has censored Freedom FM. They've placed a ban on Freedom FM from covering every government agency meaningful. Our reporter to MICAD was kicked out. Executive Mansion kicked out. And other government agencies across the place. We are living in that environment. And you stay of the belief that there is press freedom. Because government want to control our narrative, government want to control what we say, how we say it, and government feel like they have to be comfortable with what you say before they can allow you the field or the level playing field to operate freely. That's not what press freedom calls for. It's not by the whims of those in power. No, absolutely not. And for any entity to be accepted simply because you play to the dictates of the ruling class is troubling. It's troubling. It is undermining of your critical stance. And to draw your approval as a media organization, to draw your approval from the acceptance of government institution, indeed is a slap in your face. They have to be, I mean, we don't have to be friends. Friends in that you don't have to agree with us, you don't have to approve what we do before you allow us to perform our job. The public will be the judge. The audience will be the judge. But you deny a segment of the country the opportunity to know what is happening independently in the cycle of the president because you want to micromanage information. And that is the reason why, right, the actual feedbacks are not going to the presidency because they are micromanaging public information. When you open a level playing field, we did not see that with George Weah and the CDC. They had tons of critical media organizations in this town that still enjoy their accreditation and assignments at critical government, even the presidency. A lady call on the show right now and talk about Spoon and all her displeasure and disappointment with Spoon. Spoon was being used as the biggest weapon against the George Weah regime. Yes, still, up to the last moment, the Spoon FM reporter to the executive mansion still enjoy the assignment and the accreditation were being renewed every year. Every year was being renewed. At every level. At the legislature, at the judiciary, at the ministries, at the commissions, the agencies, everywhere. Nobody plays a call that you have to put Spoon FM out. I think the government was okay with what Spoon was doing. I think they did not know that Spoon was causing them the highest media damage. They knew. But the law requires that they be allowed. So the media has been attacked in this country from day one since Bouakai became president. Since Bouakai became president, the media has been attacked. Oh, you want to see physical attacks? Physical attacks happen. Austin has gotten attacked. All of us have gotten attacked, one way or the other. Bully, right? And deny. So the event on yesterday was just a perfect opportunity to let it out and tell you what's the next step that they are going to. The next step that they're going to look, the embarrassment for us, where we are now, we do not, I will not be surprised at anything because I'm aware of how things are going to go haywire. I'm aware of how things are in no time going to go haywire. It's just a matter of time. By the time we enter 2026 up to May 2026, if something dramatic does not happen from the angle of the government, look, things are going to go haywire and it's going to be very, very uncontrollable. And that's when these attitudes will be manifested. And I'm telling you today, listen to the man, hear the tune. Why you call the session is not legal? You listen to the reporter, right? Why you call it's not legal? What defines the legality of the session, right? Now, the speaker goes to session. They do the formalities. The pastor preach. The pastor finished preaching. They did a roll call. Sergeant Arm invited the press in because at that point, right, the stage is set. Because you've not met quorum, so you have to dismiss session. You can't do business. You can't do regular legislative business. You can't continue from there. But the press will have to be that. We will have to be there to record that because that is a sitting. That means if people went there, they didn't do work yesterday. Free. They didn't work. They all were passing, sitting in their offices. Rescue representatives, they were passing and sitting in their office, refused to go to session. And the speaker said, if anybody report on that embarrassment, he will go after you or put you in jail. Labrador, this is your country. This is where we are. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call. And you will be live. Let's hear your view. This is not Speaker Kun, Speaker Bo first time. Even his own colleagues, he have threatened them. You remember the other day when Maryland County Representative Williams was thrown out simply because he asked that the horse put on the floor the gay right issue so that they could deal with it. Go to that clip and listen and hear the speaker, the tune, the way he sounded. Good morning. Thank you. Let's stick to the issue. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call, and of course you'll be live on the show. Good morning. Let's hear you. Morning. You gotta be audible. I'm sorry, I'm not hearing you. So we have to take another call. I don't know what's happening to your phone. Good morning. Morning. Mm-hmm. Thank you very kind. Good morning. Good morning. Morning, sir. You're live. Let's hear you. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Good morning. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, my dada. Thank you very much, Mandela. So let me take this other person. Right? Is good morning. Okay, thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Let me take this person. Good morning. Good morning. You're live. Let's hear you. Mm.
That's why when he went through the democratic elections as a speaker, you saw that the police never voted for him. Yes, he helped. You don't know you as a speaker, even as a lawmaker. You don't know. They can say for the legislator. That people, you know that people.
But do you think it was healthy to be threatening journalists that you send them to jail because they do their job?
Do you know I have issue with the MCC scorecard when it was their freedom of press freedom. If people intimidating the fact that the United Party is very good man, press one of the VNT, you remember a thing was stopping press, then go see the MCC scorecard. That was contradiction. That was contradiction of report. We have issue there. Very good and very arrogant. Go on the UA Kappa, even in your class. The students, they don't know how to talk to the students. Very ignorant.
Okay, thank you very much. So, generally, what many are concluding from the look of things and all of the reactions that we are getting, it seems we're running a kakistocracy right here in Liberia. What does that mean? That is a government run by the worst kind of people. The worst kind of people who are very corrupt, generally incompetent, and primarily self-serving. They're serving themselves instead of the people. And if you look around you, it seems most likely that what we have today are a bunch of people pretending as leader that qualifies these characteristics or these character traits of a kakistocracy or a government of kakistocrats. Right? Now, under this system, leaders prioritize loot over the people. I just read to you the different changes in the payroll and all of that. Isn't that a broad day looting? Over $70 million added to the payroll of the country since the last government turned over. Isn't that looting? And as they are looting, they prefer looting over the people. Now, go across the government ministries and agencies. The over $70 million added to the government's payroll has made no impact on the salary and benefits of those in public service, particularly the civil servants. So the kakistocrats prefer themselves in looting over the people. Contracts are rewarded or given to friends. They neglect the citizens. What do we see happening today in Liberia? Who are they giving the contracts to? Alok and other people. Friends and cronies. Cronyism becomes the order of the day. Chaos as a tool. Somebody sent me a video yesterday from Red Light, I'm sure, with the police officer, and say police and PCC officers, they're fighting the scenes of chaos, and all of that. So when that happens, what do you get? Blame shifting. Under a kakistocracy, blame shifting becomes the order of the day. So today, what do you see? When the Liberian people cry and say, oh, team prayer, blah, 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 how does the government respond? Well, CDC turn. They shift the blame, right? So I told you, we're not going to come here and lie about the government and lie about what is happening. No, we long stop seeing a full-fledged democracy. It's democracy on the paper, but in practice, it's kakistocracy. Absolutely zero accountability. And that started from day one. Since Mieta formulated their inaugural money like that. Luther Tapen Day, our country celebration money. No accountability. Kakistocrats. Cronyism. Embezzlement. Unfulfilled promises. Arrest anyone. Witch hunts. And these are, among many things, the core ingredients of what a kakistocracy look like. Don't we have embezzlement? They're embezzling all over the place. Yet the speaker that you will arrest and put in jail, arresting anyone. Unfulfilled promises. You build the roads in 100 days. It's almost 2 years and counting. The roads are in the worst form or condition. Every year, the cycle continues. Kakistocrats. Good morning. Let's hear you. Okay, and then we'll take 2 calls and be out of here. This is the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. Liberia's biggest breakfast platform right here. My name is Abu Sharif. Good morning. Morning.
It's just funny. I will imagine this in Jesus. If before like that called Richard Kuhn, who knows how to choose stone? I think this was the guy I was showing his school during that day in university. I mean, it's all empty headed element who came to only violate the rule of law of our country. How will you be threatening journalists? The fourth estate. I know that guy he's done all half.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Good morning. Lastly.
Good morning, Abu Sharif.
Morning.
Comrade Thomas, we are over.
Go ahead.
I'm calling from Upper. Yeah, I would a similar thing that he just stated on the radio. We started seeing over. We took on the now good leader. The precedent that the government setting for tomorrow is very bad. Acting as a dictator, being a leader, you have to be a leader. You govern according to the law of the country. But you're acting like a dictator. So don't say anything over and over. That is like people, they see and come to it now. Will be able to fall down out as well. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very kindly. So the female line, let me squeeze. I hope it's a female. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Stephen. I'm Stephen Kaifa. Then
Stephen, you female?
No, I'm Stephen Kaifa. I'm a man. Kaifa will be female.
But Kaifa can be female. Kaifa la son. But you call him female lamb, man. You may you call him female lamb.
I see why.
Well, anyway, just make your point. Yeah, because I thought like she. Go ahead. You know he. Go ahead, Stephen.
Yeah. The speaker came to power on the basis of lies, and then the regime of this government supported him. Then he was successful to remove a legitimate speaker, and then he created an avenue or circumstances that he bring the capital building and then try to polish it on his boss that he succeeded. What are we saying? A person with such character, and then this identical individual is solely backed by the executive. And then we see ourselves as Liberian wanting to give a general drama and see our country taking out.
All right, Stevie, I'm sorry I have to hold you right there because of time. We got to be out of this place. And folks, this is exactly how we draw the curtains on the Wednesday morning editions of the Nations BKS Breakfast Platform, the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9, where we provide you analysis of the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development without fear nor favor. Folks, we speak truth to power. My name is Abu Sharif, fearless, bold, and of course pointed. Until we see you tomorrow, do have yourself a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. When they were coming, they said they were liberators.
Independent voice of Liberia. No allegiance to any political party, organization, institution, or individual. Freedom FM 87.9, your best choice.
Nobody plays more music. Absolutely nobody.
From Central Monrovia to your stereo. This is Freedom FM.
Mix by mix.
The only independent voice of Liberia. No allegiance to any political party, organization, institution, or individual. Freedom FM 87.9, your best choice.
Freedom FM 87.9, that's my station.
Nobody plays more music. Absolutely nobody.
From Central Monrovia to your stereo. This is Freedom FM.
Mix by mix.
The only independent voice of Liberia. No allegiance to any political party, organization, institution, or individual. Freedom FM 87.9, your best choice.
Okay, folks, I'd like to say welcome. This is Freedom Radio 87.9. We broadcast directly from Central Monrovia, Kevin and Clay. Today, Wednesday, having to be the 26th of November, 6 minutes down the hour, 10 o'clock. We're going to be joined with more music up to 10:30. By 10:30, we go for announcements, and 10:35, we go for commercials. So what I want you to do, if you're out there, keep playing, keep dialing the code. Don't forget, star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash. Play with just 50 LD or 25 cent USD and win yourself 5,000 or up to 10,000. The more you play, the better chance you stand to win. 87.9.
Nobody plays more music. Absolutely nobody.
From Central Monrovia to your stereo. This is Freedom FM.
Mix by mix.
Star 255 star 1 hash. Keep playing. Star 255 star 1 hash. Don't forget, 50 Librarian Data give you 5,000 or up to 10,000 right here on Freedom 87.9. The People Station. I'm here until the man Abraham DJ Hero Kamara can come in, and which of course we have to join ourselves with more beautiful Librarian songs. Today is Wednesday, so today is the ladies' night. Somebody say, and a pre-birthday to those who celebrating their birthday on tomorrow, and a happy birthday to those celebrating on today. We looking for something to start with right here. We're looking for something to drive you away. Okay, we'd like to drive you with our album for the man Crystal LT City Finance right here. And Librarian music, we gotta make it better together. This song for the man AD King and a Common Man. It is the latest songs right now on social media, and not forgetting on Liberian stations right here. Okay, All right. So whatever you are, keep playing star 255 star 1 hash. Whatever you are, star 255 star 1 hash to play. The more you play, the better chance you stand to win. 10,000, 5,000 plus a bag of rice for the weekend. Star 255 star 1 hash. Play with 50 Liberian dollar if you're there playing. Those that are using brought-in phone, and those that are using Android phone, you can dial star 255 star 1